First year birthday party. To have it or not to have it? Here is the question.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, sweet Lee. Happy birthday to you.
Do you remember your first birthday party? You probably not. I don't think anyone can remember of their first birthday party. You may know what was the theme of the party because your parents told you about that, or because you simply saw several pictures of it. But the truth is, no 1-year-old child will ever remember that day or that event on their lives. So I believe that when we decide to throw a party to a little child who may be 1-year-old, 2, 3, maybe 4, we are actually doing that for the parents, for our friends, for our family, but not for the child maybe, because the child is not going to remember even if that child had or not a party at all. So when we do this kind of celebration, whether it's a party or if you decided to travel instead, it's a great way to preserve memories for the parents, because the children, unfortunately, they are not going to remember that event. So that's why that at first I had decided not to do anything, because my son would not remember this time of his life, but the months passed and his birth date is gonna come up pretty soon now, and I had a lot of time to think a little bit more about that, and I don't want to do or not do anything that I regret in the future. So I started giving it a little bit more thought, and I decided to do something totally different, because I thought, well, I have more than 3 options. It's not that I can do a party or not do a party or travel. There are other options available on the table too. So I thought about doing something not conventional, something my way, because I have a personality that I am a very introverted person, so I don't like a lot of parties, I don't enjoy a lot of social gatherings and being among a lot of people. And for now, I can still decide what kind of celebration I'm gonna throw to my son, because he's still little. It's gonna be his first birthday. Over time, he's gonna show up his personality, and he may or may not be an introvert person like I am. And if he is an extrovert person, for example, of course that he's gonna have a lot of friends for his birthday parties and a totally different form of celebrating birthdays when he grows. So for now, while it's still under my control to decide things, I decided to do something totally different. One of the main reasons why I decided to change my mind and do something for his birthday is that I thought I only will have one chance to ever celebrate my son's first birthday. If God gives me health, of course, there are going to be many birthdays ahead of me with my son to celebrate with him, but I will never have a first birthday with him ever again. So that's quite a milestone, and that's why I decided to go for it and to celebrate doing a very different party. Even though I am not a big fan at all of parties and social events and socializing, I do love decor. So I decided to combine the best of both worlds for me. I got a lot a lot, really crazy amount of party decor. I decided to go for a jungle safari birthday theme for my son's first birthday. So I got a ton of stuff at the Shein website, and I'm gonna decorate the whole house, and it's gonna be more of a photo shoot than an actual birthday party. So I'm gonna take a ton of pictures and decorate everything and get a little cake, and I decided to celebrate just my husband and me and my son. At first I thought, well, you know what, I am just gonna get a cake and make something really small, a very simple and small birthday party. But I got really excited in terms of decor, and I got a bunch of stuff. But that's all right, that's not a problem at all, because I think that I picked a theme of safari, so this is a very flexible birthday party theme, and I can use the same decor in future parties, because this party is going to be a safari theme, but I can make a farm theme in the future, or a jungle theme, or a Hawaii party theme in the future, or a tropical party. So I can use all the decor that I got with some little twists in the future too. So now I have a huge box of stuff filled with decor items that now I need to assemble. It's gonna be the first time ever that I plan a birthday party and have a lot of decor. I did have birthday parties when I was a child, younger, and I still lived in Brazil. But in my adult life, I never celebrated, for example, my birthday. In all these years that I have been living here in the United States, I cannot think of a single time that I decided to throw a party and celebrate even my own birthday. So it's going to be a first time for me, decorating and planning a party. I'm going to show you all the results in the end of this video. So I'm gonna record a second part of this video showing the final result of how the decor turned out. I hope you may like it and maybe even get inspired to do something similar, something out of the box, something not so conventional. And I really hope you like it. I just want to mention that, of course, our children deserve to be honored and celebrated at all times. But we need to remember that the last year was a year of growth. And when I say a year of growth, I'm not talking just about my son, but I'm talking about me as a mother, my husband as a father, we as parents and as a couple. We have grown so much in the last year, and we have watched our son growing and changing completely too. When my son was a little newborn, like all newborns, he could barely move. He would barely move, and we needed to hold his little head to support the neck because he could not even keep his head up. And then we saw him learning how to row, and the first time that he was able to row by himself, we made a party. It was so exciting. Tummy time! So I'm putting my baby here on his stomach to strengthening his neck, shoulder, core muscles. Oh, I think he's gonna turn. Are you gonna turn, baby? Are you gonna row? We're gonna row for the first time? Oh my goodness, I can't believe it! You rowed! You rowed for the first time! Yeah! Later on, we saw him crawling for the first time. And that was another very exciting moment in our lives to watch him developing that way. And we watched the teeth growing and the personality getting stronger and stronger. We are learning every single day about my son's taste, and his personality is changing. And it's just a beautiful journey to watch and to see so many beautiful milestones achieved in this year. And we have grown a lot too as parents. I have grown a lot as a mother. I became a mother because of my son. So I became a new version of myself, almost like a new person too. So I think all that is more than enough reason to celebrate. So I think it's worth it, to celebrate this beautiful milestone in our lives as a family growing together. So now I'm going to share with you a little bit of the decoration of my son's first birthday. I started filling up all of these balloons and hang them right here. I didn't buy a balloon pump to help me with this task, but my son was really scared of the noise that the pump would make every time he heard it, so I ended up filling all of these balloons by mouth, one by one, but I did love the final result. We also had a virtual birthday party with family so that my family who lives in Brazil and my husband's family who lives in another state could also join us to celebrate Lee's first birthday. Now, regarding the food, I didn't buy a lot because it was just the three of us. So I got some grapes, also some cupcakes at Trader Joe's, and I also got some juice and some donuts. But of course, we couldn't forget to get some cake. My husband bought this cake at Publix. It's one of their bar fruit cakes that I decided to add some extra grapes and cake toppers to decorate it. It also has a giraffe #1 candle. Now, continuing with the decor, I got 2 of these inflatable muckies and we had plenty of balloons. I even made this #1 balloon pedestal and I loved the result. I also added some pictures of Lee on the fireplace from the time he was born up to now. So I loved how this turned out too. And now, moving to our dining room, guess what? We have more balloons, of course. And I also decided to use a projector to put some green light on the ceiling. On the back, I decided to add 2 banners, this first one saying happy birthday, this second one with all the animals in a safari car. I also added some leaves coming out from the ceiling, just hanging here. I think they look really awesome. More balloons with animals, foil balloons with all the animals. We have monkeys, giraffes, zebras, all the jungle. My son's high chair also got a banner that says Wild One, and I also got this metal arch wrapped with this safari themed cover. I cut my son's name myself using some green paper. And lastly, I added some of these green leaves on the edge of the countertop. So even though I'm sure my son will never remember his first birthday celebration, at the same time, for me, the whole experience was really unforgettable, from the planning to the executing. And I will never forget the moments we spent together, the memories we built, and all the wonderful pictures we took to keep these memories alive later to my son and of course for us. Our virtual party with family also turned out great, so unforgettable is the word that stays. So I hope you liked this video and also the decor and everything that I put together during the party. If you liked this video, please remember to click on like and to subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you here again, maybe in one of my next videos. Bye bye!